Hello everyone and welcome back to Tesla Harmonics. Today I want to take a look at hazardous locations. The NEC outlines the requirements for electrical equipment and wiring in locations where fire or explosion hazards may exist due to flammable vapors and liquids, combustible dust, or other similar materials. This module describes the classifications and NEC requirements for power supplies in hazardous locations. And with that, I want to take a look at Module 26304-23, Hazardous Locations in the NCCER 11th edition. This will be section 1.00, Hazardous Locations. Hazardous locations and Class 1 locations. Any area where ignitable dust, vapors, fibers can cause a fire or explosion is considered a hazardous location. The NEC divides hazardous materials into three classes, Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3, with two additional divisions in each class. NEC Article 500.5 identifies and defines the various classes and divisions. Class 1 locations contain flammable gases and vapors in quantities sufficient to be explosive or ignitable, are divided into Divisions 1 and 2 in Groups A through D, with Group A being the greatest hazard. Class 1 Division 1 combustible gases or vapors are present during normal operations. Class 1 Division 2 volatile liquids or flammable combustible vapors are confined and/or ventilated. Class 2 locations contain combustible dust. Class 2 Division 1 combustible dust in quantities sufficient to produce explosive or ignitable mixtures such as grain handling and storage plants or rooms containing grinders and pulverizers. Class 2 Division 2 combustible dust not in ignitable quantities under normal conditions. Class 3 locations include the presence of easily ignitable fibers or flying materials. Class 2 Division 1 airborne fibers are present in sufficient volumes to create an explosive mixture. Class 2 Division 2 airborne fibers not in ignitable quantities under normal conditions. Examples include textile mills, clothing manufacturing plants, and woodworking plants. NEC requirements for hazardous locations. When working in hazardous locations, identify the class of the area first and then determine the division. When possible, electrical equipment serving hazardous locations should be installed in less hazardous areas. Hazards may also be reduced or eliminated with positive pressure ventilation. Before work begins, familiarize yourself with all the NEC requirements for your specific work area. Garages in similar locations. In locations where volatile liquids are used in vehicles, the entire area from the floor to 18 inches above the floor is considered a Class 1 Division 2 area. Unventilated pits and depressions may be considered a Class 1 Division 1 location. Spaces in the immediate vicinity of fuel dispensers are considered a Class 1 Division 1. Airport hangars. NEC Article 513 outlines the classification of areas within airport hangars. Healthcare facilities. Hospitals and other healthcare facilities fall under NEC Article 517. Anesthetizing locations of hospitals are considered Class 1 Division 1 up to a height of 5 foot above the floor. Gas storage rooms are designated as Class 1 Division 1 throughout. Most manufacturing facilities related to flammable liquids, vapors, or fibers must conform strictly to the NEC as well as governmental, state, and local codes. Here are some trade terms you should read over and become familiar with for this session, and some review questions. An area near a Division 1 location that can be contaminated by gases or vapors should be designated as a Division 1, a Division 2, a Division 3, or unclassified. That's going to be B, Division 2. A grain grinding and pulverizing area will most likely be designated as a Class 1 Division 1, a Class 1 Division 2, a Class 2 Division 1, or a Class 2 Division 2. That's going to be C, a Class 2 Division 1. A cotton or textile mill would likely be designated as a Class 1 Division 1, Class 2 Division 1, a Class 2 Division 2, or a Class 3. That would be D, a Class 3 location. A Class 2 atmosphere containing charcoal or coal dust will most likely be designated as a Group D, Group E, Group F, or Group G. That's going to be C, Group F. Alright everyone, that was it for that session. Next session will be 2.00, preventing ignitions and explosions, and I will see you over there.